Today we are going to learn a poem about a person named Abou Ben Adhem. Abou Ben Adhem was also a Ibrahim Ibn Adhem was a Sufi saint. He was a Sufi saint. He was a holy person. Though he was a son of a king, he gave up his throne and became a monk, just like Buddha. So like that, today the poem is about a holy person, Abou Ben Adhem, written by James Henry Leigh Hunt. The poet begins the poem with the name of Abou Ben Adhem and adds to his name a prayer in the bracket, which shows that the blessing is not a part of the poem, but because of the poet's love and respect for Abou Ben Adhem, one night he wakes up from a deep dream of peace. So in this poem, Abou Ben Adhem is shown the names of people whom God loves. And who do you think was at the top of the list? Let's read and learn from the poem. Let me read the poem to you first. Abou Ben Adhem, may his tribe increase, awoke one night from a deep dream of peace, and saw within the moonlight in his room, making it rich and like a lily in bloom, an angel writing in a book of gold, exceeding peace had made Abou Ben Adhem bold. And to the presence in the moon room he said, "What writest thou?" The vision raised its head, and with a look made of all sweet accord, answered the names of those who love the Lord. "And is mine one?" said Abou. "Nay, not so," replied the angel. Abou spoke more low, but cheerily still, and said, "I pray thee, then write me as one that loves his fellow men." The angel wrote and vanished. The next night it came again with a great wakening light, and showed the names whom love of God had blessed. And lo, Ben Adhem's name led all the rest. Now, the moral of the poem, children, is Abou Ben Adhem is that we should love God's creation. That is, every human being, mankind. It pleases God very much. When we love each other, when we love mankind, it pleases God. Abou Ben Adhem loves his fellow men, which is appreciated by God. So every time we should look forward for the love and goodness in human beings rather than holiness outside. So we must love one another. Let's go to the poem verse by verse, line by line. Now, as I had told you in the beginning, the poet begins with the name Abou Ben Adhem, and in the bracket it is written, "May his tribe increase." This is just like a blessing to Abou Ben Adhem. So one night he woke up from a deep dream. And what did he see? There was when the fairies come. You have read in fairy tales. When a fairy comes, there's a gleam of light, shining, brightness, and the room is filled with light. And saw within the moonlight in his room, making it rich and like a lily in bloom. A lily is a beautiful flower. Though it grows in the swampy areas also, wherever, but when it blooms, the beauty of the flower, the beauty of the flower is appreciated. It enhances the place where it is placed. Just like that, the presence of the angel in the room enlightened, beautified the room in which Abou Ben Adhem was sleeping. Now, what did he see in that? He saw an angel writing in a book of gold. Now, angel, they are holy figures, sent by God. We say holy angels surround us. They are like, God's messengers to protect us, and they are holy figures. Exceeding peace had made Abou Ben Adhem bold. Now, there was so much of peace, and to the presence in his room, he said. So he's asking the angel, "What are you writing? What is it that you are writing in the book of gold?" And what did the angel reply? The angel replied, I'm writing the names of those who love the Lord. So now the Abou Ben Adhem is a bit confused and he says, and is mine one? Is my name there? But what did the angel reply, children? He said, no. Abu spoke more low. But then he said, he happily tries to convince and talk to the angel and said, I pray thee then, write me as one that loves his fellow men. He's saying that write my name as one who loves his fellow men, because he knows that God loves people. We must love the creation of God, and man is a creation of God. So he left, as I had told you earlier, that he was a Sufi saint, but he left everything and led a humble life. He worked in the fields and he became a humble servant. So he was very much in love with the human beings. He started to feel for the human beings. And then he says that you write my name as someone who loves his fellow men. The angel wrote and vanished. Then again the next night when it came again. Who's that it? It is the angel. It came again with a great awakening light. There was complete brightness in the room and showed the names whom love of God had blessed. So he shows the angel shows the name. And you know who was on the top? Who was number one? It was Abou Ben Adhem. So it was Abou Ben Adhem named on the top of the list. So the poem tells us that love for humankind, love for each other, love man, love creation of God, because man is the most explicit creation of God, and that is why when we love our fellow beings, God also appreciates us. God loves those who love our fellow being. So the poet teaches us to love others. We must love others and not only show holiness from outside, but we must love other human beings. Love one another. That's it. That's the main basic idea of the poem. Thank you, children.